And then what he's Jesus. I lost his he said and it will work itself out. That's what he said. It will work itself out. Who is listening to this guy? Hey, thank you for watching Power to the Power. We are committed to an intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. I'm your host, Superior, and once again, thank you for watching. Now, in this video, we're going to cover brief moments of a Destiny it honestly felt like it was Destiny against 4 random people I've never seen, plus Alex Jones. And when I seen that, I was like, whoa, I thought I never seen Destiny and Alex Jones in the same building, let alone debating. And it got really intense. And I don't want to waste a lot of time. I just kind of want to get into it because it was amazing. And this, I think, is the Achilles heel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that wrong. The Achilles heel to any opportunist talking point. And I'm so glad Destiny just said it. And you can see Alex Jones, conspiracy. Like he didn't know what to say. Because if he answered that, he would lose his job right there. No questions asked. Hands down, like 6:30, he would lose his job. And he didn't answer it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this debate and let's have this conversation.
Like so San Francisco, 40% of the kids are trans or whatever?
No, I don't think that's true.
I think it's something like that.
40% of Republican discourse might be about trans people, but I don't think 40% of kids are trans.
No, there are school districts where 40% of the kids say they are not.
There was a YouGov poll where Republicans think that 40% of the population is trans. I think that's what we're thinking of right now.
No, there are some school I'll look it up. There are some school districts where 40% of the kids, it's not trans. They think they're of the 100, 200, whatever it is things.
I mean, there was also the story that spread like wildfire that kids were getting kitty litter boxes in their school that came from like a Joe Rogan episode that's completely fake as well.
Fake story. But
and let me just intervene. And once again, I apologize for jumping in. But once again, this is my YouTube channel, so I get to do what I want. Okay, this is why it's important and it's so draining and frustrating when you have to consistently fact check these type of people. Because it's hard to remember everything, every little statistic and fact and data and things change, and people are disingenuous when they're outputting these type of polls and numbers. So you have to like weed through everything. And then people like Alex Jones will just always run with the worst made up statistics. And you always got to combat every phrase, every sentence that they seem to say seems to be some weird made up, like, she's going to say 4,000 plus kids, I don't know. She's going to say something stupid. It's like, where in the hell did you get those numbers? But I just had to interject real quick. Jesus.
But why has there been a 4,000% increase in girls identifying as trans?
Yeah, there's no doubt. Are you denying that if you turn mainstream television on, you're just hammered? Like everybody hates a Coca-Cola ad or a Chevy ad or whatever you're being hammered with. You look at any mainstream culture, it's trans. I mean, are we denying that?
I'm denied because
I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Are we moving to trans issues now? I thought we were talking about social media and how to like moderate social media. Now we're talking about algorithms. I think this is interesting. Well, no, I think this is important, okay? Because I noticed that when these panels happen, you guys never actually say anything. We move from crazy topic to crazy topic to crazy topic. I think there's a really fascinating and interesting discussion that can happen about algorithms. So for instance, you guys earlier were being critical that algorithms radicalize people. Well, is it the job of a social media platform to put content in front of you that you might not want to watch? If somebody watches a video by the Young Turks, are you saying that the next video that should be recommended should be like a Tucker Carlson video? Like, you guys throw a lot of criticisms out about these companies.
Wild.
No,
you guys you throw a lot of criticisms out about these companies, but then at the end of the day, you're not really like saying anything. And then we just move from like sensationalist topic to sensationalist topic, and now we're talking about 40% of the population is trans.
But this is not that hard to understand.
Okay. Now, once again, I don't care. To be honest, I really don't care what that next guy has to say. But Destiny, once again, brought up a good point, and this is something that the right loves to just do, and that's just to dwell in craziness, to dwell in crazy world. And it's like, and they just throw it out at you. Like, I had a few run-ins with some people, and it's like, where and how and why do you get this information? And it'd be like, and I would try to fact check this later on. It's like, I can't find anything they're saying. 4,000% that little girls are deciding they're trans. I tried to look that up, and it's like 4,000% increase. What? Come on. I don't know. Like, that's just frustrating. But I love how Destiny just put that out there, because that's what I was feeling in my heart. Like, am I the only one who's noticing these crazy, like, rabbit holes? They will drag you down, and next thing you know, you're talking about, like, you know, gay cats and stuff, and cats, you know, kidnapping babies for rituals. And it's like, they really believe this stuff, you know? So let's go ahead and get into the next explode here, which is probably one of my favorite moments here.
Important to get into the weeds and to have the very boring conversations to figure out what's actually. If I'm speaking to an individual, I'll try to take the individual for where the individual's at. But if I'm talking about like conservatives or liberals or communists or fascists, I'm gonna have to talk about what the group thinks. It just depends on where the conversation is directed to.
Okay, but my point here is that in each and every one of those topics, those are ideas. Those are ideas that are themselves the issue, not the group. You try and focus on this narrow point, and you get lost in the minutia of all of these things. You sat there and argued about, well, is Twitter really censoring people, or are they a private corporation? That's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is the idea itself. It's the ideas that need to be brought forth. The
problem is that the reason why it's important to get into the weeds and to have the very boring conversations to figure out what's actually happening is because ideally, if you're trying to make actionable citizens, if you're trying to get people that are listening to do something, and you're not just trying to sell fear or deep state or conspiracies or make money on getting people angry, you should be able to present a clear idea of like what has happened in a particular thing
that people can try to
that people can prevent in the future.
So,
for instance, if we think that Twitter has engaged in an action that we disagree with, then the goal would be to try to pressure Twitter to change the policy. If we think that Twitter is controlled by the deep state, controlled by CIA and the government and Epstein's Island and all this, what you're essentially telling your audience is no matter what you do, nothing you say makes a difference. You can't do anything to change anything that's going on. So the reason why I like to focus on
conspiracy. The conspiracy's been proven. Big tech, big banks trying to suppress the people and create a monopoly.
Here it is.
Words like
here it is, right here.
Hey, man, people know what's going on.
The only thing you're doing with that type of speech is removing your audience from the voter pool. So, I mean, you know, power to you if you want to talk that way. But
okay, so there were congressional hearings
like they can do anything,
where big tech is suppressing election knowledge, medical knowledge, all this. It's a conspiracy theory. A little
so what do you want people
line.
To do about it?
He's like, you use words like conspiracy
theory.
Alex,
what do people do about it?
Theory.
What do you want people to do about it?
Uh-oh.
I want people to be aware of
No, not be aware. What do you want people to do about it? You've made them aware. Now what are they supposed to do?
People.
This is the problem with your platform.
All you're doing.
Oh, you're trying to. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing this for like 15 years. I thought you'd have a quick answer to that.
My platform's so weak, why are they trying to ban it?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want people to do?
What are you going to do, boy?
What do you want people to do,
I'm going to wreck the New World Order. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. We need freedom of speech, open platforms without government and corporate censorship, and it'll all sort itself out. That's what I'm saying. And it's not a conspiracy theory. The big, powerful corporations and government.
Okay. I can't. I watched this entire debate and all. Let's go switch here because we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk. Okay, check this out. You cannot, with 330-something million people living on one entire rock, okay? You cannot just tell them, hey, we just need freedom, no government, free speech, and things will just work themselves out. What in the hell are you talking about? Hey, just sprinkle a little freedom, okay? Sprinkle a little freedom of speech, okay? Take out the government. We don't need no government except for, to continue warmongering and kind of interceding with these other countries and taking their resources. But other than that, we don't need government. And then what is Jesus? I lost his. Oh, he said, and it will work itself out. That's what he said. It will work itself out. Who is listening to this guy? Yeah, I don't even want to know that answer. I don't even want to know that answer. We need to come together, okay? And this is exactly why it's hard for people who actually have solutions, great ideas to advance civilization, America, progressing forward, okay? It is hard to find people. And not saying that I'm the smartest person, and I'm a little bit, hey, a little bit. But it is not sexy to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It is not cool to find solutions. You're not going to be the popular guy. You're not going to get the most clicks. You're not going to get the most attention because that's boring. Being smart, reading books is boring. Getting into the roots issues of some of the things that still, for some reason in 2023, plaguing communities is boring. Nobody wants to talk about that. But you know what is interesting? You know what gets the clicks and the views and the people just wired up and just jacked up on Mountain Dew? You know what it is? Mexicans crossing the border. Like the caravans, just so happen every time it's around voting season, these Mexicans want to cross the border and, steal your jobs and your kids' schools and stuff. And, trans, the less than 1% of American population, they want to groom your kids and transform boys into little girls with free surgery, I guess. I don't know. And then don't forget the ghettos, the black people, the Negroes. They're trying to bleed into your suburbs and take your women, take your white women. Like that's what people like Alex Jones and these opportunists love to throw out there. They never have reasonable solutions. They never try to talk with common sense and substance in actual, dialogue, and actually, instead of like trying to say the craziest thing to whoever you're talking to, just try to learn some things, have a conversation. No, they don't want to do that because that's boring. If I wanted to get on YouTube right now and just make money, trust me, I'll be Officer Tatum number 2. But, I never was a police officer, but I'll be that guy. Because I know what the people want. It's easy. Just say some mean things about black people and, Muslim people want to, kill all Christians and take over America. And, these women just want to kill babies for fun. It's just whatever under the sun. I'm pretty sure you've heard some things. But once again, if I'm wrong, if you think that Republicans and commentators like Alex Jones do have solutions, let me know. If I'm wrong, you already know what to do. Let me know in the comments and let's have that conversation.
Thank you for listening, and don't forget to join the conversation by subscribing. Make sure to tune in next time, and like always, power to you, power to me, power to the people, power to the pod.